How did you come up with the idea to do the live action stage shows?
That was something that, well, the Simpsons had done it. They had done it once at the, was it the Montreal Comedy Festival, or they had done it somewhere. Where was it? Aspen, the Aspen Comedy Festival. The Simpsons had done it, and we thought, wow, that's cool that worked, and obviously got a huge response. So we kind of took the baton and turned it into more of like, we brought the orchestra in and just turned it into kind of a big, fun night, and it ended up working great. So I wish I could say we thought of that, but that comes from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I had very mixed feelings when Family Guy, after I had left, started doing these live shows, because watching Seth do a reading of Family Guy, especially when the characters are ping-ponging between Peter, Stewie, Brian, he doesn't miss a beat. His musical ability is what kind of feeds his timing, and there's no one with better timing than Seth. And sitting at those early table reads were amazing, and when you started sharing them with everybody else, Seth, it felt a little... I didn't want to share.
Dirty. When you do two characters who are talking to each other, do you do it right back to back like that?
He does it. I mean, Seth, why don't you give him a little taste of that?
They can't ever actually be talking over.
Well, when they have to talk over each other, there's two. At the table read, I have to do it back and forth. It's like.
Brian, a pie tastes better with Cool Whip.
What?
I said a pie tastes better with Cool Whip.
Cool Whip?
Yes, Cool Whip.
Say whip.
Whip.
Say Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
It's like, when I'm recording, and there has to be, you have to have that sort of, curb your enthusiasm back and forth where there's a little bit of overlap. It's biologically impossible. So in those instances, what I'll do is I'll record one character. I'll say,
Brian, a pie is no good without Cool Whip.
Hear the other line in my head, then go into the next Stewie line, leave a little bit of space. I'll then play it back and tuck in the Brian lines and sort of pretend like Stewie is another actor.
You're like the Prince of animation.
I got to tell you, Bill, something more remarkable.
Prince, the recording artist.
Yeah, I didn't know
Prince,
that,
he does all the
artist formerly known as Stewie.
I mean, we're all here to blow a little smoke up his ass anyway, so I want to tell this story. When we first came back, we did an episode where the Griffins had a family band, and Meg had a makeover, and she was like a Britney Spears thing. And one of the most, and Seth truly, I mean, I already got the gig, so I don't have to blow smoke up his ass, but he's really remarkable because one of the things I watched Seth do in the booth was sing a song. We had like a Partridge Family type song, and he sang as Peter with notes, all in character, in perfect, never missed a note. Then he sang as Stewie, and then as Brian, but he sang them all individually, and when the guy put it all together, he sang harmony with himself on 3 separate takes in a different part of the song, and I got to tell you, honestly, I was blown away by it. It's really
and your taste does not run to modern music.
No, not at all.
When I mentioned Prince, you probably did not know who I was talking about.
No, I'm thinking of thinking Prince Albert in a can.
Can you name one song recorded in the last 30 years that you've liked?
You were a huge
Never Gonna Give You Up.
What did he say?
And it was on the show.
What?
Well, he was a huge fan of Criss Cross's Jump Jump.
I was a big PM Dawn fan.
Give us a Gregorian chant, Seth. Come on.